Okay, so picture this. You're scrolling, bored out of your skull, and you think, man, I need a movie. But not just any movie. You need something with a little spice, a little danger, a little wait. What just happened? Am I right? Because I know I've been there. That's why I've compiled this list of movies for you, my bestie. It's got dark romance, a dash of thriller, and a whole lot of I can't believe I just watched that. So, buckle up because we're diving headfirst into my top 5 dark romance thrillers. First up, we have Crimson Peak. Okay, so picture this. A gothic mansion with more secrets than my teenage diary, and a whole lot of swoon-worthy, yet kind of creepy family drama. We got a young woman who gets swept off her feet by a super dreamy and mysterious baronet. Sounds romantic, right? Wrong. Turns out his family home is less a cozy love nest and more a haunted house. It's gorgeous though, seriously, the visuals are stunning. But then you also have ghosts, incest, and a whole lot of skeletons in the closet. Why is it a must-watch? Well, it's visually breathtaking. Del Toro is a genius. Plus, the romance is deliciously twisted. But be warned, it's also kind of slow burn. Like, can we get to the creepy stuff already? Slow? Some people find it too artsy and not thrilling enough. But honestly, I think it's a masterpiece. Alright, next on the menu, let's talk about Basic Instinct. This movie is like a time capsule back to the 90s, and I am here for it. Sharon Stone is a total goddess, and Michael Douglas as well, he's there. The plot is basically a cop falling for a crime novelist who is potentially a murderer. Yup, you heard that right. The tension is high, the outfits are iconic, and the interrogation scene? Let's just say it's legendary. Why you should watch it? It's the classic example of a femme fatale in action. Plus the plot twists are wild. Now for the not so good. It's definitely dated, and the dialogue can be pretty cheesy at times. Plus, some of it might not hold up to today's standards of representation. Now, let's switch gears a little with Only Lovers Left Alive. You know, sometimes you just want a bit of vampire romance with a moody soundtrack. Am I right? This movie is about a pair of centuries-old vampires, Adam and Eve, who are trying to survive in the modern world. It's got a really cool indie vibe, and it's incredibly stylish, with Tom Hiddleston and Tilda Swinton bringing their A-game. It's less about jump scares and more about the quiet moments, like the quiet desperation of being undead for centuries. Why is it a must-watch? It's got a unique story, the soundtrack is amazing, and it's just cool to watch with the perfect dark romantic feel. Some might not vibe with the slow pace. It's not your typical vampire bloodfest. I mean, I'm not complaining about the lack of blood, but if you are, well, this movie ain't for you. Okay, now we're going for some classics. So, let's talk about Bram Stoker's Dracula. Yes, the one with Gary Oldman's iconic and over-the-top portrayal of Dracula. It's got everything. A tortured vampire, a damsel in distress, kinda, and crazy gothic vibes. The costumes are amazing, the set pieces are huge, and the romance as well, it's intense. Why is it worth your precious time? It's a visually stunning, over-the-top adaptation of the classic vampire tale. It's pure gothic excess. On the flip side, it can feel a little campy at times, and maybe a little silly. Last but definitely not least, we have Gone Girl. Okay, you probably heard of this one. It's the story of a married couple, and when the wife goes missing, all hell breaks loose. Ben Affleck and Rosamund Pike are phenomenal in this. Plus, the movie is super twisty. It'll make your head spin. The way the story unfolds is just insane. Why is it a must-watch? It's a thriller masterclass, and the performances are on another level. The story is truly compelling. The negative points? It can be a bit dark and disturbing, and it really makes you question relationships. You might never trust anyone again after watching this. So there you have it, my top 5 dark romance thrillers. Some are gothic, some are camp, and some are just downright crazy. But all of them are worth a watch if you want something with a little edge. If you want to go on a wild ride of emotions, twists, and some questionable relationship dynamics, these movies are for you. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.